Hello and welcome to our second lesson. We're still preparing our lab environment for this course. We learned together in our previous lesson how to install VirtualBox on Windows operating system. In this lesson, we will create our virtual machine, which we will install Linux on it. To create our first virtual machine, I will open Oracle VirtualBox. Then I will click New here. And I will give this machine a name. It will be Linux. And in the folder, you can specify where you will store this virtual machine files like hard disk and everything related to this virtual machine. For the ISO image, I will not select ISO image at this stage. So here I want to install Linux operating system. You can install anything else or other operating systems using VirtualBox. For example, you can install Microsoft Windows, Linux, Solaris, and so on. For the purpose of this course, I will select Linux. Then from the version, I will select Red Hat 9, 64-bit. Then next. Here in the hardware specification, you can select the memory dedicated for this virtual machine. I will keep it on 2 gigabytes, and also you can select how many CPUs you will assign for this virtual machine. I will keep it as 1 CPU. Let's click next. In the virtual hard disk page, you can select to create a virtual hard disk, and you can give it here a disk space. I will make it 50 gigabytes. Then next. Now we have created our first virtual machine inside VirtualBox. As you can see here, if you select the virtual machine, you can see its information. You can see its name, its operating system. You can see the system specification like the RAM, and you can modify any of those settings by doing right click on the virtual machine, then settings, or you can select the virtual machine and click settings here. You can change things like the name of the virtual machine, the type of the operating system, and the version of the operating system. From system, you can increase or decrease the memory. You can reconfigure the processor assigned to this virtual machine. Also from storage, you can attach more than one hard disk to this virtual machine, or you can attach an ISO as CD-ROM for this virtual machine. And from network, you can enable or disable the network adapter. You can enable up to 4 network adapters. For each adapter, and for example, you can attach any of the network adapter to NAT or bridge adapter, for example. Let's click cancel because I don't want to modify any of the settings for this virtual machine. And by this, we finished our lesson. See you in next lesson.